Hello friends, and welcome back to A Cozy Lifestyle with Clearissa College. I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you're enjoying the changing of the seasons. I certainly am. Although it's still warm here, I can tell by looking outside that the leaves are starting to fall. So we're on our way into a brand new season. My favorite, actually. So as you can see, I'm sitting here surrounded by fall decor, if you can see around me here. And I'm going to be using some of this to decorate my entryway. My entryway is not large, it's a small entry, but I enjoy decorating it and refreshing it, and that's because it's the first impression that you get to make, or that we get to make when people enter our home. I like for it to be warm and cozy because I want visitors to feel welcomed, warm and cozy when they enter our home. And so that's my goal today. I've done a few DIYs, and so today I'm just going to be placing some decor, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. I'm also sharing this with you guys because it's a collaboration. I'm collabing with one of my dear friends on YouTube, and hopefully soon away from YouTube, Miss Karen Jeter of Everyday Living with Karen Jeter. She's co-hosting with me. This is an open collab, so it will be in my description box below, as will the link to Karen's video. And guys, I hope that when I'm done, I hope that you'll feel that if you were to walk through my door, that you would feel welcomed, warm, and cozy. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put it together, and then the final will be I'll give you a full tour of this little space. I thought this year I would do a little differently. I thought I would do small vignettes at first, and then I'll wrap up with the full tour for fall. I hope that works for you, and if you like that style, please leave me a yes or no in the description below, because I was trying to work on some DIYs as well, but you know, time gets in the way sometimes, but I've gotten a few done, and I've got a few more in the works for other places in the house. And who knows, by the time we do the tour, this little area may have been just tweaked, not changed, but tweaked just a little. So guys, I'm going to invite you to come on in. Let's decorate for fall. And so, as I said, I have already dusted and cleaned, and usually I take you guys with me as I do the floors and everything as well. But I've done all that. I even have some new rugs that I didn't do a haul on that I ordered from Amazon a few weeks ago when I did the stairs, and there's a video on that, and I'll leave that linked below as well. I ordered rugs to match. Having just a small issue with them that my door has a hard time going over this one here, and I haven't figured out what to do about that. If you have any ideas about what to do about that, leave it in the comments below. It drags and it moves the rug, so it's kind of annoying, but I love the rugs. So if you have any ideas of ways to avoid that little nuisance, let me know. But I'm going to start here, and as you can see, I have decorated my lanterns, and I usually keep the black and white bows here, but I added a fall bow. I also added some fall color with the leaves here and the leaves through the bows, and then I have a little fall ribbon here, and inside the lantern I have a candle that's on a timer. Here I have some leaves, and I also have a pumpkin. So you don't get much faller than that, right? So, and I did this 2 times, and I'm thinking I'm going to leave them sitting on either end. I don't know. Sometimes I sit them here on the floor, but we'll see how that goes. So this is a pillow cover that I got last year, I believe, from Amazon. So I covered the pillow. I'm going to sit that right here. And it says Autumn Harvest. Here I have another little candlelight. I picked this up when AC Moore was closing. It's really, really pretty. It flickers, and it also comes on at night on a timer. I think it's 6 hours. What I really liked about this was the old-fashioned look of the little bottom here with the little ring. You remember you see the old movies and they'd be carrying the real candle through the house. So I thought that was cute. I bought a couple of them, actually. Let's see. I have this riser here. And these are a DIY, and there are 2 of them. I thought I would just put a pumpkin in the center because this spreads out a bit in the center. When I don't have anything there, of course, I can push it up. But since I'm gonna like a pumpkin in the batch. Okay. And that one's on the riser, so it's a little higher. I'm trying to be, trying to use subdued colors, but you know, guys, I just cannot get past fall without some fall colors. I just love them, so they'll be interspersed. This is one of those hay bales from Dollar Tree, and I hot glued some leaves on it. And I'm going to give this little sign that I've also DIY'd. It did not have the flowers, it did not have the bow, so I hot glued those on. And it says, "Be thankful." Yeah, let me pick this over because it's hiding the B part. There we go, it says, "Be thankful." And I'm going to sit it on the bale of hay. And of course I'll bring the camera around when I'm done. Doesn't want to sit there. There we go. Okay. Okay. And then I have this big monogrammed pumpkin. It has a C. Picked it up years ago. I'll sit it down there. My table is not the largest, so I don't want to do too much. This fall sign was green, and I painted it white. I didn't add any bows or any floral, I just left it plain. And it has a little gold trim. So I'm going to place that here. It's nice because I don't have to open the lanterns because the lights come on automatically at night. And I didn't do anything to this one. I thought it was cute as is. I ordered this from Hobby Lobby a couple of years back. And it just says Happy Harvest. And the colors are muted, so I left it be. And I'm just going to sit it here. And it's a wooden pumpkin. But I like the fact that it's shaped a little different. And I also like the fact that it's neutral. And then I have these 3 little pumpkins, and I only changed a bit. They had the little tan bow here, and I changed it to black and white. And they each say something different. There are 3. This one says pumpkin spice and everything nice. This one says pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. Let's see, there's 3 of them, so Push this back a bit. Push this back a bit. And this one says, "Welcome Fall." And I don't know, guys, I think that's enough for that table. I think that's enough. So, I love this pillow. And it's not a cover, this is an actual pillow I bought years ago, like 2 or 3. And it says home. So I'm gonna put it on my little bench here. I don't know if I told you guys, but I paid like $7 or $8 for this little bench. I brought it home and I upcycled it. It was brown, of course. I painted it and then I stenciled hello here. And I couldn't use a big bench in this area. And this is a child's bench. It's only like this wide. And I wanted a bench. So this works out perfectly for this little space here. So I'll put that there. And I already had my throw here. And I put together from my florals that I already had. I haven't had to buy any this year. And this sits here all the time and there's normally something here. So I'll just sit that in there. And then below, I've added some pumpkins, if you can see that low, I don't know. And a little pumpkin color, a little fall color, I should say. Let me see, I don't know if you can, but you'll see, you'll get up closer. And so if you guys remember this was a DIY that I did last week, and it has the lights in it, and it's just pine cones. So I thought I would sit it here. So there'll be a little light coming up from the floor here in the evenings. And then I have, let's turn you around. Let's turn you around, yeah. Then I have my pumpkin that I upcycled in a DIY video. And I think right here would be a good spot for that. It's not in the way of the kitchen entry, and you can see it from the door. So friends, that wasn't too bad. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you down from the tripod and let you see the other little things, other little touches I've done. I've got some DIYs that I'm using, starting even at the door. So we're going to start with that. So if we start from the door, you can see, let's see, my first DIY. I did this a couple of weeks ago. And then I added this, the little welcome I did with vinyl. And it's really pretty from the outside. I'm really close up because, as I said, maybe if I go this way. Yeah, that's much better, except for lighting. And then the welcome is there. Now, if I close the door, which I really hate to do because it's so sunny out, you will see my fall flowers, and it's kind of muted. And on this side of the door, I just did come again. This I haven't changed, but I think I may change the ribbon. But that's my pride and joy. Blessed coming in, blessed going out. I haven't moved it since I hung it there. Probably do need to make a change. And on this side, we have, hi there, my hangers and my farmer's market bag, where I have added some fall florals. One hanger says create, and the other says dream. That too, those were DIYs, and I painted and stenciled those. Okay, so if we come on in, turn to the right, you see my little corner there. I need to change that straw hat to something fallish, I guess. My wreath, that is a DIY from last year. And then you just saw me put this little area here together in the corner. And if we come on around, here's the table. We'll go up so you can get a full view. I think it came out really, really nice. Okay. And that's the rugs that I just recently received from, well, about a month ago, from Amazon, and I love them. I just wish they were not as thick, but maybe one of you guys will have some tips on what I can do about that. Over here on this door is another DIY, and it says welcome to our home, and I put that together last week. I can leave the video below if you're interested. And over here is a wreath. Maybe if I go this way, that I absolutely love. It's a DIY, and I did it a couple of years ago, and it's all fall, just all fall colors. I hot glued in some pumpkins and some berries. You can see the orange bow and the black and white bow. This is normally, and then the silk bow, and I even added some raffia. This is normally on my front door, but I'm thinking that I'm not done with it, because I'm thinking that I'm going to add something in here in the center, maybe a welcome or something. Blessed. We'll see. But that's there. And so this is the look. Oh, it's dark because I'm facing all that light. Let me see if I close the door, if it will make a difference for you. Yes, much better. This is the view from my living room. I see a fall leaf on the floor. Okay. This is the view from my kitchen. Okay. And this is the all-important view. For when someone is actually entering my home. And I hope they will feel welcomed, cozy, and get the feeling of fall. This little table is also seen from the entryway. It's at the top of the stairs. So I thought I'd show you this as well. I have a 2-tier tray that's decorated. I have florals, and they're neutral, The little truck says fall. My angel is laying there always. There's a pumpkin on the tray, there's some florals, and the rest is neutral. Down below we have the little red truck filled with pumpkins. And my fat bunny that sits there always. And that is also a part of the foyer. Guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the video and that it has inspired you in some way and given you some tips and some ideas for your fall decorating at home. I hope that you will also be sure to check out the playlist that will be listed in the description box below, as well as check out Karen's YouTube channel. You will be glad you did. She's such an inspirational and creative YouTuber. She has all kinds of great content on her channel, and I'm sure that you'll be glad you did. And if you go to Karen's from my channel, please tell her that I sent you and show her some love. And if you're here from Karen's channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope that you've enjoyed this enough to become a member and to come back often. So with that said, I'm going to leave you the way that I always do, with lots of love, with hugs and blessings, and I'm going to remind you to do something today that brings joy to your life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.